sell marijuana to my husband.
Just as a reminder, only women of other ethnicities are allowed to have this expectation of the black men that they date. A lot of black men want this. They want women to let them take the lead, to let them pay, but they want it repackaged in a skin that's not black.
It's another video with the Unspecialist, and this time around we'll be discussing the divested women and black women that hate on passport bros and seem to be triggered by these black men having favorable dating experiences with anyone really. Be sure to like the video and strap in. I've got one hell of a story for you guys today. In the clip at the start of the video, we have a black woman, username Black Girl Tragic, overreacting to a Ukrainian woman posting about her dating culture shock. She said that only women of other ethnicities are allowed to have these expectations of the black men they date, when we all know that this is a Western problem. That's why when you look on social media, we see all these debates about who should pay in 50-50, modern versus traditional, etc. It's simply the culture difference of a Western man coming from a confused dating culture and a Ukrainian woman coming from a culture that has pretty clear norms for dating. User Black Girl Tragic then goes on to say that black men want women to let them pay, but they want it repackaged in skin that's not black. There's a couple of issues with that. First, Black Girl Tragic used a terrible example because it wasn't even the guy that posted the TikTok. It was the Ukrainian girl pointing out the culture shock or her surprise at her boyfriend's behavior. Common sense would tell you that he made a casual statement that he would have said on any date. Partner is still recovering from Western women. He's showing signs and symptoms. We can also consider attractiveness. Sometimes these guys don't find you attractive enough to do anything much at all. It's not right or wrong, it's just a pretty privileged thing. And I'm certain many black women, if not most, don't have this issue when dating. But hey, I guess it's easier to take your individual struggle and project it onto the collective. Second, when it comes to expectations and standards, the ball is in your court as a woman. You decide what you'll accept and what you won't. If you expect him to pay for everything, then you make it clear initially. And if he doesn't want to, you either renegotiate or accept that you two are incompatible. Date aborted, chaos avoided. Easy. Unfortunately, some folks are hell-bent on making it difficult. It's no secret that divestors jump at every opportunity to comment negatively about the dating behavior of black men. The passport bros are no exception. Neither is the clip that I showed at the beginning of this video. So in the replies to that video, they came out in full force to let black men know what they thought. Have a listen.
This is for the black men that are harassing and threatening me because they found out I have a half-white son. First of all, it's not that you're black that I didn't date you. It's that most of you speak to women like you're standing on a prison yard, and I don't find that attractive. Secondly, no one complains when black men date outside of their race and give their wealth to women outside of their race. But you have a problem when you see a black woman that has dated outside of their race. Is it because you're trying to convince us that we were undesirable when the fact is you're the one that's undesirable and you only have a certain amount of options and we figured it out?
So I'm going to work in reverse for that clip. Of course, folks complain all the time when black men date out or even travel to date. Social media is up in arms every time they see a black male celebrity with a non-black woman. Her video is proof, and the thousands of salty TikTok responses to the passport bros are proof as well. But if these guys are truly undesirable, time will tell. Nature doesn't lie. We'll see whose genes get passed on to the next generation. Also, if they're truly undesirable, all their attempts at dating, no matter where they are, will simply fail because nobody wants them. Now, that comment she made about talking like you're standing in a prison yard, she tried to be clever with that remark, but it better paints a picture of the black men she's around or the black men she attracts. Now, given that she's made it clear that most black men are unattractive and undesirable and she wouldn't want to date them, we can safely say that she makes good mating choices, right? Well, she steered clear of dusty black men, and what did she choose? Well, let's find out from her mouth. In the video, she said she has a half-white son, so she loves white men, and that's wonderful, but it's just part of the story. On another post, she revealed that her white ex-boyfriend called her his precious N-word B-I-T-C-H on Valentine's Day during sex. Now that is interesting. Prefers racist white men? Check.
But wait, there's more.
On Twitter she says, "Dear whoever, stop trashing black men as bad fathers. My son's dad is white and my child has not seen him in 10 years. My son is 10. He held him for 30 minutes and didn't even bring a gift. It ain't just blacks who leave their kids." Alright, so racist, deadbeat white men. Check. In another tweet, responding to a black man, she said, "A white man can call me a N-word and it still won't make me see black men like you as worthy." Wow. Well, in another tweet, she says, "All my life I just wanted black women to like me. I did not have any access to any living in Iowa, and when I denounced the Negroches, God sent me 30 black sisters. Hashtag divest." Ironic that she would even refer to black men as Negroches when she said she joined the team and she got 30 black sisters. That sounds a lot like rats and roaches to me, where there's one, there's many, or in this case 30.
But wait, there's more.
There's still one question left unanswered. Why does this black woman hate black men so much that she deems racist, deadbeat white men as more worthy, even if they enthusiastically call her the N-word during sex? Could it be past trauma or self-esteem issues? I think we have the answer. Well, it turns out the divestor in question was once a ghetto gagger going by the name Miracle.
Wowzers.
I could say so much more, but I'll leave it right there. When talking about men who date out or go overseas, you often hear these women use terms like self-hating and anti-black, when our former ghetto gaga friend over here is the poster child for that. So fellas, why do these divested women and black women hate passport bros and men who date out so much? Well, there are many answers, but in this case, it's all projection. They want your life and experiences to be as miserable and unfortunate as theirs. Why do you think they hate these men so much? Let me know down in the comments. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content in the future. And if you see stories like this, don't hesitate to send them to me. My contact information is in the video description. Oh, and one more thing. Is there a true gentleman among us willing to step up for our divested queen?
Next question. See ya.